Welcome to Tech Magnifier. Today we have the latest Samsung smartphone, the latest in the Samsung Galaxy series, the Samsung Galaxy S5. Samsung has put many unique features into Samsung Galaxy S5 while retaining all of the previous features unique to the Samsung Galaxy series only. And the best example would be the fingerprint sensor, a 16 megapixel camera, and the heart rate sensor, and a very effective power saving mode. At the front it has a Super AMOLED screen with a full HD resolution. But coming to the build quality, the phone is made out of the similar material that we have seen on previous Samsung Galaxy phones, and this pretty much came as a disappointment. But the design has been changed a little. As you can see at the back, there is a dotted pattern that not only looks good but also makes for a very strong and comfortable grip. Another change is the capacitive button on the left side has been converted into the recent apps button, which shows the recent running apps. At the back also you will notice a new thing, and this is the heart rate monitor sensor, which is used to monitor heart rate. And to do that we need to open the S Health app. The S Health app is pre-installed in the Samsung Galaxy S5, and you can keep all your fitness data in the S Health app and keep a record of it. And it's especially useful when you're using the Samsung Galaxy Gear to gather all the fitness data. So as soon as we start the heart rate application in the S Health app, it will guide you to put the finger on the sensor, and the sensor starts working. The finger needs to be held steadily on the sensor, and after a few seconds the app flashes the heart rate on the screen. And though this feature is really handy for people who have heart problems, it will really be a muse for fit people. Moving on to the camera, Samsung has slightly increased the megapixel count on the camera to 16 megapixels, but the real upgrade worth mentioning is the autofocus engine, which is a combination of the commonly used contrast detection method with the phase detection method technique, which means that the camera is not only fast enough to focus clearly and shoot within 0.3 seconds, it will focus more accurately in low light conditions and where the objects have similar colors. Looking into the camera settings interface, the settings menu has been completely made flexible, and you can add some of the icons and remove as per your convenience. The picture stabilization that you see is not optical but is software based. The camera on Samsung Galaxy S5 can record full HD videos, and with the audio zoom feature, HD videos can be made with clear sound. The audio zoom feature is found mostly on the professional cameras, where it is used to emphasize on particular sound. But a feature that we found would be more commonly used is the voice control on the camera, with specific commands listed in the settings menu, like shoot, capture. The camera will listen to the commands and take the picture. So without even touching the screen, you just need to shout a command, that is shoot, and the camera will capture the picture. So it's a very useful feature. And overall you'll be very impressed with the camera and its quality as well. Coming to the UI of the phone, the Samsung TouchWiz has been greatly improved. The icons and the menus have been redone, but many of the important and unique features like multi-window has been retained. As you can see, the icons has been changed, and let's go to the settings menu, and in the settings menu you will see that all the options are arranged in neat and clean icons and are classified under relevant headings. So now the settings menu, things have become easier to access, and we're able to find menus very easily. But still, if you want to go back to the previous arrangement of the settings menu, like the list view or the tab view, you can always access it from the settings options, where you see there are two more options listed, that is the list view and the tab view, and it can be converted back to the previous arrangement. Another aspect of the UI is the gesture and motion control. So you'll find some new gestures been added to the list. So first is the air browse feature, where you can just move your hand over the sensor and you can scroll through the page, a list of items. And the direct call feature allows you to accept calls or make calls by just putting the phone onto your ear when the contact flashes on the screen. And next is the smart alert feature, which enables you to see all the notifications whenever you pick up the phone and without needing to press the unlock button. The last two features are very commonly found on most of the phones, is the mute or pause feature that allows you to mute an incoming call or pause the playing music by just turning the phone over or putting the hand over it. So overall, you will see that if you are a Galaxy user, you'll find that the user interface has been improved and made much simpler to use. And talking about the ease of usage brings us to our next topic, that is the fingerprint sensor. Placed beneath the home button, Samsung has provided the S5 with a fingerprint sensor which can be used to unlock the phone. And though the technology is new, it works perfectly on the Samsung Galaxy S5. So first we will need to enroll a finger, and that fingerprint can be bypassed using a password, just in case the fingerprint unlocking cannot be done. After enrolling the finger, we try to use the fingerprint sensor, and it works perfectly with just a single swipe. So all you need to do to unlock the phone is just swipe your finger over the home button and the phone will be unlocked. Coming to the battery part, Samsung Galaxy S5 is fitted with a 2800 mAh battery. Though it will be quite enough to get the phone through the day, Samsung has put a power saving mode that works really well. Called as the ultra power saving mode, it will come handy in times when we have a very little battery left on the phone, but we really need at least its phone functionality to work. So here, as soon as we turn on the ultra power saving mode, it shows that 17% battery is left, but surprisingly it says that it can last for 2.1 days if the ultra power saving mode is enabled. But below that it lists some conditions that will follow in the ultra power saving mode. That is, the display will be turned completely black and white, and there will be very few apps that will be running in the phone. So now as soon as we turn on the ultra power saving mode, you can see that there are only 3 icons on the screen: the phone, the messaging and the internet. But though few more apps can be added that we can see on the screen, that is the chat on Messenger and few other small apps. The music or the radio FM is missing. So this is one great feature that will come handy while you are traveling or stuck at some place where you cannot find a charging port. So overall, we have seen that there has been huge improvements in this Samsung Galaxy S5 compared to its predecessor, the Samsung Galaxy S4. But consequently, Samsung has priced this phone much higher than the Samsung Galaxy S4. So do let us know what you think about this latest Galaxy, and for more reviews and news you can log on to www.techmagnifier.com.